Look who's losing control. Look who's he's gone. Oh, police officer. Lose this game. Craig, my God, why are you breaking? You see what I'm talking about? You shouldn't break. You should. Close. Turn the wheel, crashing. Look who's losing control. Look who's losing control. The person who should be losing control is the one you are chasing, not you. Not you. Now you're getting away. Not you.
1038. He's still southbound. I'm 1038. He's still southbound past
Not you, my
The chess
guy.
match reached a boiling point at 118 miles per hour when
now.
the chess
He should have turned his wheels right here and hit him in the back like this to make the car turn like this. You know? Instead, he wants to. Like, my guy, that's not going to make the suspect's car to turn.
match reached pit charger into her on impact plate and the later found crashed out across the Louisiana state line, earning a stack of violent felonies. His hit and run stunt just bought him up to 15 years in prison. Some people bias just Louisiana
what?
state line, earning a stack of violent felonies. His hit and run stunt just bought him up to 15 years in prison.
Now you are going to 15 years in prison. And you didn't even manage to catch the suspect. Going to a 15 years prison.
Some people buy a 700 horsepower Hellcat and instantly think they're a good driver. Fake confidence, big engine, until the GSP boys show up and give us another highlight reel. On October 22nd, 2022, a trooper on SR 166 spotted a black Dodge Charger Hellcat with an illegal tag frame. The driver slowed, waved like...
How did they know that they have illegal number plates or illegal tag what? How do they know? What system do they use in the United States to know that this car is using fake number plates, fake, their system tells them that it is stolen. You see, if we can have that kind of system in South Africa, I think our police can catch more people that are stealing cars and more stolen cars, you know.
He was cool, then floored it.
Especially those ones that move, like kidnaps, hijacks people, because they always have fake number plates and this thing. They carry 3 number plates, 3 to 4 number plates, you know. And also, I think our South African police they must patrol, you know, not just stay in the station and wait for the call. Just patrol around the area. Don't wait to be called, so that we can catch more criminals. 700 horsepower.
Black Hellcat, we're going 166 eastbound into Black Hellcat.
Jesus. Jesus, that Hellcat is moving fast.
Are you serious? Get out of the way.
The Hellcat pushed nearly 150 miles per hour, but the GSP trooper stayed glued to him. Then the driver made his worst
That's not glued to him. That's not glued to him. This distance and you calling it glued to him?
mistake.
It's
The
not glued
interstate
to
was his
him.
best chance to keep distance, but he bailed off and dove into narrow city streets, where that 700 horsepower advantage suddenly didn't help much.
Alright, we're on Fairville Road now. Fairville northbound, Fairville northbound. Fairville Road headed northbound from Barge, Road C. Well, get that road now. Fairville passing Ingdale.
Nah, these police cars, they are slow, man.
Wrong side of the road, still Fairville Road.
Nice one, police. Nice move because you have a pull bar. You see right there, you pulls up. Good move. That's what others should learn from you. Others should, especially the past one. He should, instead of braking, crash the car suspect. And also, I think police cars should have like those things that hook. If you crash, then you press the button, it releases that thing, then it hooks the car that you are chasing. You know, that will be a good move. That will be a good move.
GSP helicopter.
You made a mistake by going far right. You made a mistake by going far right. You see, if you didn't go far right, you will have crashed it. Because now you have to turn and he's gone. He didn't turn. He didn't turn. He didn't turn. Nice move, police officer. Nice one.
The GSP trooper destroyed the Hellcat with a clean pit and ended the run right there. Looks like leaving the interstate plan didn't work. The driver, Mr. Powell, was taken into custody and transported to Grady Trauma Center with minor injuries.
You made a mistake, my guy.
In Georgia, felony fleeing alone carries 1 to 5 years, and that was before the rest of the charges even started stacking up. Nashville is known for country music, but at 1:30 a.m., 22-year-old Carlos Esquivel decided it needed more tire smoke. Spotted tearing up Korean Veterans Boulevard in a silver Challenger, he treated the city like a private drift pad. When police tried to pull him over, Esquivel didn't just run, he hopped onto I-24 and started performing donuts right in front of the officer's cruiser.
Donuts? That's some disrespect, baby. That's a disrespect. Niggas doing donuts in front of police officer. You see, you are chasing a person and he still continues to disrespect you. You should have crashed him right here. After he stops right here, you should have slammed on that accelerator and crashed him. Now he's the one crashing you.
Esquivel's performance peaked when he accelerated against traffic and slammed his Challenger head-on into a patrol car, injuring an officer. He ditched the wreck but surrendered hours later, trading his keys for charges like aggravated assault on an officer and felony evading. In Tennessee, these charges carry a potential sentence of 3 to 15 years in prison.
Just doing donuts on the streets and you can go to a prison for 15 years? American laws are strict, and I think they are tough. What?
Between the human smuggling in Texas and this failed drift session, it's clear these cars are way more powerful than the brains behind the wheel. On January 24, 2024, a Dodge Charger caught the attention of an Arkansas trooper on the Interstate 40, thanks to a dark-tinted cover hiding an expired license plate that belonged to a completely different vehicle. When the trooper hit his lights, the driver played along, pulling over just long enough to lure him out of his cruiser. But the moment his boots hit the pavement, the compliant act was over.
He should have waited for him to get closer to the car so that he can have more chance of getting away. Yes, sir.
Heavy traffic passing on the shoulder.
That Dodge is moving different, dude. How did it manage to pass all these cars and still? The police car is smoked. The police officer is smoked. Yes,
The
yes.
pursuit turned into a high-speed suicide mission as Morrow treated the narrow shoulders like a private passing lane to bypass traffic.
Now he moved different. His experience is too much. He have too much experience, that driver driving the Hellcat.
Right here behind him.
This nigga is moving different. In a rain, in a wet road. Hitting the bridge and letting officer pass is one of the smartest moves.
Trying to turn around and go the wrong way.
He's smart. He's smart, Chad.
Where you at?
He's smart.
When the trooper moved in for a pit, she executed a desperate brake check to force him past her before pulling a violent U-turn.
55 going the wrong way towards, back towards Mound City. I'm looking at him, he's driving in the fast lane wrong way, took Mound City. I'm driving on the shoulder trying to follow behind him. Looks like he may have wrecked. He wrecked out.
Did he crash on the track? I think he crashed on the track.
Black male, green t-shirt, running across 40. Black male, green t-shirt, dread, running across 40.
Damn.
Green t-shirt, dread,
Damn,
running across
man.
40.
Look how this Hellcat. Yo, fam. Yo. This thing is damaged. Not just a bit, it is damaged.
Morrow's high-speed gamble hit a wall of cold steel when she slammed head-on into
Oh,
a semi-truck
no.
at full tilt. Despite the violent crunch of metal,
Jesus.
she managed to
Let's
scramble
hope that he's not hurt, he's not dead.
out of the wreckage and attempt a final desperate sprint on foot. It didn't work. Kyla Morrow was quickly
Oh, okay. He ran away.
apprehended and slapped with a massive 17-charge indictment, including aggravated assault and felony fleeing.
Don't reach. Don't reach. Quit reaching. Know what you got there? Stop reaching. No,
It's a game. It's a game.
trying to make sure you ain't got nothing to kill me with. Is there anything in that pocket over there?
It's a game.
In Arkansas, this level of recklessness carries a potential sentence of 6 to 21 years.
6 to 21 years.
On October 4th, 2025, troopers pulled over a black Dodge Charger RT tied to a Walmart theft on MLK bypass. With a car like that, you can outrun most troopers, and this driver, Kavana Hampton, clearly believed it. But here's the question. If you can afford a Charger RT, why are you stealing energy drinks from Walmart?
Why did you steal? Some people are going to jail for small things. Why do you steal energy drinks from Walmart? This one right here, this officer, is slowing this. The other one who's running to the car. I think this guy can catch that car compared to this one. Compared to this one that have a dashcam, this one, I think it can catch that car. I don't know why he's slowing down, going to the side, because you are also in office. That nigga made a distance. Look where he is. That's already enough distance. If he turns and gets into another road, he can get away. He's gone. Honestly, he's gone. Yeah.
The Charger was doing pretty good. He built a huge gap on the interstate, and the trooper was struggling to even get close. But pushing the gas and handling a curve aren't the same thing. As soon as he hit a sharp curve on the exit, he lost control and totaled the Charger on the spot.
Man, you were doing so well. That distance you opened between you and the police car, it gave you too much time to slam on the brakes and turn and still get away. Now look where you are. Now look where you
The
are.
driver ran off on foot, leaving his injured passenger behind. It didn't last long. He was quickly found and taken into custody. He now faces felony fleeing with injury, fleeing on foot.
A girl, again a girl also. I thought these things are being done by men. I thought these things are being done by men. Now I'm seeing girls.
Foot and multiple charges, putting him at 5 to 10 years in prison. The Dodge Charger is a total magnet for heat. It's officially one of the most stolen cars in the U.S., which is why cops always give them a second look. On March 15th, 2022, a Georgia state cops always give them a second heat. It's officially one of the most stolen cars in the U.S., which Dodge
I want to hear the model of the car.
The Dodge Charger is a total magnet for heat. It's officially one of the most stolen cars in the U.S., which is why cops always give them a second look. On March 15th, 2022, a Georgia State Patrol trooper spotted this red 392 with window tint so dark it was practically a rolling blackout. When the lights went on, 26-year-old Antoine Pierce decided to floor it. Despite having 485 horsepower at his disposal, his driving skills were bottom tier.
Time to get away, nigga. Take the wheels, officer. Now the nigga is going for the highway. He's going for the highway. Your driving skills, my guy, your driving skills. Top tier. You open a very good distance between you and the office. What went wrong? What went wrong?
After his quality parking job against the pole, Antoine Pierce tried to walk away like he was just out for a morning stroll. The GSP trooper wasn't buying the act. When Pierce refused to lay down, he got a taste of the taser. He actually tried to pull the probes out of his skin before a second zap finally hit the off switch. Inside the wrecked Dodge, police found a silver revolver and a backpack stuffed with prescription pills. It turns out this wasn't his first rodeo. He'd already been busted for fleeing just 2 months prior. Even at the precinct, Antoine Pierce couldn't stop the theatrics, kicking doors and yelling at officers. He bragged that he would be back on the streets in no time and claimed that the next time police saw him, he would be behind the wheel of a Trackhawk. It was a bold statement for a guy who had just lost a fight to a stationary object. On May 8th, 2021, a GSP trooper spotted this Challenger near McDaniel Street, a car that had already embarrassed multiple other units earlier that day. The trooper was determined not to be the next one left looking silly, but as soon as he pulled into the lot, the driver pinned the throttle and dove onto Interstate 20 West.
Having a Dodge in the United States, I think, is one of the most scariest things, because most of the time police chase those cars, and also people are stealing them. And I think having them is like you are at risk, you know. And I think that's why most of them have guns. Most of people who drive in Dodge and Hellcats, I think that's what makes them to have guns. Yeah, he's already smoking the cops. Yes. He's going for the fast lane. He's gone. He's gone. He's gone. Yo. He's gone. He's gone, to be honest. To be honest, he's gone. Where is
The
he
open
at?
interstate was the ultimate sweet spot for the Challenger, where it simply gapped the trooper and left his
Yes.
patrol car looking like it was standing still. Realizing his cruiser was physically outmatched by those 485 horses, the officer had to kill his sirens and concede the win as the suspect vanished into the Atlanta traffic. Sometimes the bad guys actually pull a fast one. The driver eventually ditched the car at 212 Harwell Place and melted into the neighborhood before the perimeter could close. While the state added another Challenger to the impound lot, the person behind the wheel walked away with a clean getaway. On May 9, 2025, a white Challenger became a rolling hazard in Webb County, Texas. The driver, 20-year-old Humberto Misael Garcia, was busy smuggling 4 people through Laredo when TXDPS troopers tried to end his trip. Garcia treated the neighborhood like a racetrack, hitting 100 miles per hour before slamming into a wall.
Vehicle just turned on into Monterrey at 10.
Some people have good driving skills, ne? But how can you run into a wall while turning, my God? How did you run into that wall? Come on, man.
50 against the wall.
The impact sent the
Just
hood
give
flying
up.
open, but instead of quitting, he kept the 485 horsepower engine pinned. He spent the next several miles driving completely blind, with the mangled hood pinned against his windshield.
Going back towards sorry. 10-4, southbound on Island.
It's on the stop sign of McPherson.
Did you see what just happened right there? Yes. Yo.
It's on the stop sign of McPherson. It's just 1050 Laredo. 1050 with a vehicle. Send EMS. Driver's wearing red shorts, white shirt.
Watching Humberto Misael Garcia navigate was painful enough when he had a clear view, but now imagine him trying to handle all that power with a face full of metal. Predictably, he blew through a red light and plowed into an innocent driver, finally killing the car. Garcia tried to ditch the scene on foot, but a taser deployment quickly ended his sprint.
Just 1050 driver wearing red shorts.
Get down! Get down! Get down! Get down! Get down! Turn around! Turn around! Turn around! Turn around!
Now the taser gun is doing its work.
Ain't no way, I might be